The energy is energy. Greetings. Hey y'all, hey. I am Divine Sunflower here with a quick reading. Super excited about my new decks. I got 3. They came all at once. This one is still in the plastic. Another Spirit Animal Oracle deck. I think I forgot that I had already bought one, but it's a different one, so it's all good. It's all good, baby, baby. My Healing Energy Oracle deck, which we are about to start. And I'll let Spirit divinely guide me, because I am the Divine Sunflower. But this is the Shadow Work Oracle, because that's what I was feeling. I was feeling that, ooh, hair in my mouth. We need to, the collective is the we, work on releasing some things, right? So that we can elevate and ascend. I forgot to invoke. How y'all doing, by the way? Oh, yeah. The hoodie, it's because it's cold outside. It snowed yesterday. OMG, I had to walk through it. In sneakers. But I got home. Shout out to the 2 men that I was talking to that work at the Newark, New Jersey Penn Station. We had a great 5-minute conversation before I had to go up the stairs and catch my train. But I hope they get this message. And so, let's see, make it clear. We're going to do, let's see. Okay, 3 cards. Okay. 1. Give me a card to support that message. 2. One more. One more card to support the message. He says, start with these 2. Tranquila. All right. And so, love it. Love it. All right. So I'm going with the colors, and I'm going with the words and the message and what I feel, because I'm an intuitive reader. Pardon. So the first card came upside down, and it's goodness. Listen, you are worthy. I just feel it. You are worthy of goodness. Somebody out there doesn't feel that they are worthy of goodness, and I'm feeling led to find out why before I even get into the message. What is it that they need to release? What is it that the collective needs to release to accept that they are worthy of goodness? Make it clear, make it pop out. All right, boom. Oh, and another one. Oh, child. All right. Okay, so goodness. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. And I love that polish my character part, because we ought to aspire to be people of good character. I'm hearing a society, the collective, well, maybe not the collective, some of us, or at least our shadow side, right? We're very much focused on physical things, material things. That don't mean nothing in the spirit world. You heard? It's about your character and your light. So you over here worrying about the latest fashions, 444 on the time of protection. The angels have entered the chat. Y'all worried about the wrong things. And so allow the goody goodness to flow to you. Receive that you are worthy of the goody goodness, and let it what? Flow to you. Now, why? What is the problem? What is the issue? Avoidance and isolation. What are you avoiding? Yourself? The things about yourself that you don't like? Yeah, the card says that. I didn't read it. Pardon. Face what you fear, for avoidance is but a temporary refuge. You can hide. I heard come out, wherever you are. You can hide, but I'm gonna find you. Things are gonna bubble up. I see a pot simmering, bubbling. Now I see a volcano. Now you explode. Because you are avoiding things. Just listen, put your big drawers on. Not the madamas, because they be talking like that. Put your big drawers on. Okay? Your big drawers on. Put your big drawers on. Put the suspenders. Put them boots on. Strap up, I heard. And let's go to work. Because we don't got time. It's time to work. Action. And so, we need to polish our character. Stop avoiding ish. Face your fears. Deal with it. Sit in silence. Be honest with yourself, because you can lie to the world, but you can't lie to the divine. And this way, you overcome your imperfections. You deal with them. You figure out, where do I need to improve? Right? That's the polishing part. What do I need to sharpen? What do I need to get stronger? I see somebody working out in the gym with the weights. I see welders and, shout out to Ogun Energy. Like, I see fire sparks and getting your tool sharpened. Your mind is a tool. So is your heart. Let's work on these things. Polish your heart, sharpen your mind, and feed on the positivity, because negative breeds negativity. We manifest our own reality. And so if you have this woe is me mentality and you are a victim and OMG because they did it to me, how you gonna get out of it? Like, stop. I heard simmering. I heard stop simmering and ish. I saw like a mud in the forest, almost like quicksand, right? But mud, and it's scary. The mud is bubbling, like it's hot mud. You don't want to get in the mud. And just you sinking and stirring and simmering in the yuck. Get out of the mud. Pull your bootstraps up out of the mud. Got it from the mud. Now we all the way up. Dust yourself off. Through gentleness, grace. I heard give yourself grace. Because I'm hearing you grew up in a household where they was always screaming. There was no peace. You don't know what it's like to be given grace, because it's always like, everybody get up, right? Just that funky, like I felt that in my chest. And now I'm seeing the color green, heart chakra. Release that stuff, because like you don't want to have a heart attack. I just saw an ambulance. Like, you do not want to have a heart attack. Give yourself grace. Don't listen. Yes, we want support. Support feels good. 909 on the timer. Support yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love on yourself. Because as you do that, you're going to attract people that are going to do that for you. 919 on the timer. Hey, it's my birthday. So, avoidance, the bottom has 3. That's 2. Don't judge me. 3 words: evasion, neglect, denial. What I just said. You've not been taking care of yourself, and you're avoiding. And maybe you're in denial because it hurts. And so maybe you have repressed. Not maybe. Some people have repressed certain things. And you're just, if I don't think about it, it didn't happen. Listen, my master teacher in Pranic Healing, Jeffrey Vincent Noble says, emotions buried alive never die. Shout out to my teacher, because, you know, you got to give credit where credit is due. You know, those are his words, not mine. And isolation. And because you're denying and avoiding these things, you've been in isolation. Now, I heard hermit mode. See, you do got to go in hermit mode to sit with the shadow and do the work, right? But you can't stay in that. And sometimes this is giving more... Okay, in solitude, discover your true self and connect deeper, which is what I said. But I'm still hearing there's more. Some people are back to the mud, simmering, stewing in this isolation and losing hope. No, when you go and retreat, now I see an animal licking their wounds. I'm a wounded warrior. I've been through things. And I did the work, and I licked my wounds in the corner all by myself. And maybe I didn't have to do that, but that's how I felt I had to do it. So that's how I did it. Listen, everybody handles things different. Avoidance. Because, yeah, I heard that for a long time I had like avoidance type of things. Because I felt drained and tired. Because I was always giving and giving and giving, and nobody gave to me. But I also didn't open my mouth and ask for help. So I got to take accountability for that. Like, that's just what it is. Straight talk for straight understanding. But in isolation, you don't want to stay in it and sink into a depression. That's low vibrational stuff. When you're isolating, you should be figuring out, thinking, being honest with yourself. Where do I got to work on? Not, excuse me, throat chakra. Not simmering and stewing in all the sad stuff. Yeah, the stuff is sad or scary, but we want to deal with it, right? Not let it bring us down and just sink further. Now you're in this sunken hole. The more you sink, the harder it is to get out. So even in this time, you have to acknowledge when you do need to ask for some help. And everybody don't need to know your business, okay? Use your discernment. And so the card says alienation, solitude, loneliness. I hear it gets lonely. It gets lonely. I understand. I understand. I've been through it. It do get lonely sometimes. And I hear again, is it Celine Dion? All by myself, don't want to be. That's not the beat, but, you know. All by myself, don't want to be. Listen, if you don't want to be all by yourself anymore, then get out your apartment. Hello? Because at the end of the day, we need people. We need people. And maybe not everybody. And then what I said at the beginning, release. I asked, what do we got to let go? What do we got to release? What do we got to start working on? I stopped fighting my fears, back to fears and the hardships of my life. Because it gets hard sometimes and it gets lonely sometimes. But I control my thoughts. I live in the present moment and accept each stage of life because there's ebbs and flows. I heard Crimea River. I heard, ooh, child, things are going to get easier. Yes. And so there's different stages in your life. Stages of hermit mode. Stages of expansion. You know, get into your creativity. Work on someone isn't feeling protected. Work on your root chakra. Get grounded. Look, it says, I work on what I have power over and put into God's hands what I can't change. I trust that everything will work out for the best because life is happening for you, not to you. And so it's just like the victimhood mentality. The woe is me, the Crimea River. Listen, like, hold on. Excuse me. Hello, Bassett. You're being a bully and I don't like it. Oh, my goodness. Come over here. Leave Snuggles alone because she's sick and she's 19 years old. And you will be so blessed and honored if you could get that old with your little feisty self. Ooh, shout out to the mothers. You okay, mommy? Ooh. She needs some shadow work. Who raised you? So that's it, collective. Stop avoiding stuff. It's time to face your fears. Don't simmer in isolation. Some of y'all still need to be in hermit mode, but hermit mode isn't supposed to last forever. And listen, there ain't no time frame in it. Because I was like, I know somebody be like, excuse you, hermit mode don't last forever, miss, you disappeared for years. Yeah, but I was doing the work. And I popped out selectively for a handful of people. And then, pop back in. But they love me and they understand. And they also see the growth and the healthy changes and things like that. So, shout out to the real ones. Shout out to my people. And shout out to all the people that I know, because I know a lot of people from different places, different stages of my life. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm back and better than ever. And I just felt led to pull that third card because I said I would do 3. I wasn't even thinking about it, just kind of happened. Attention. And I pulled this card out the other day. I am attentive to all that manifests within me. Where negativity rises within me, I transform it into light, love, and hope. My love for myself is unconditional. My love for others is unconditional. I forgive. 17 on the timer. My desire to improve is constant. I am firm. I am brave. I am hardworking. And that right there is a word. You see, we're talking about giving up hope and avoiding and fear, right? But then attention card says, we acknowledge that there's some negativity. We acknowledge our shadow self. We're not trying to I heard Clorox bleach it away. Nah, let's understand it. Let's understand it. Let's connect. Let's tap in. Let's nurture our shadow. And you keep that shadow because it's a duality. Because sometimes, I heard it could get ugly. And then you got to pull out the shadow side and handle the business the way the shadow side could and would. And we are love, light, and hope. Peace and happiness and joy. But I heard it could get ugly. 18 on the timer. Sometimes you gotta get a little tough. Let them know you're not the 1, the 2, or the 3. And we're going to transform. So we need to learn how to master chaos. Transform negativity into positivity, into hope, into light. Don't give up hope. And transmute that funky-ish. And let it work for us, not against us. Flow with the wave. Go with the motion. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. Just go with it. It'll make things easier. And while you're flowing through this madness, this wickedness, the chaos, you're going to get some answers. Okay? 1909 on the timer. I saw 911. All right. Peace, blessings, joy. Remember, transmute, transform, release, and elevate. I love you. All right. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Later.